Welcome, everyone. It's the Rundown. It is February 10th. Is that right? Yeah. And it is sponsored by Wood, which is Barstool's very own line of men's grooming products. They have everything from hair, body, beard, and shave. With these products, you'll look your best, smell your best, and feel your best. All you'll have to do is go to getwood.com, or you can go into CVS and get it in person. It works and smells as good as it looks. Get a whiff of that. Get a whiff of that.
It smells amazing.
Up the top, Mintzy.
Pop the top?
Up the top.
Up the top again. All right.
Let's have a little piece of tape on it, so you might have to finagle that.
We'll mess with it a little bit.
But no, they've got like, I don't know. I don't even know what the flavor.
It does smell good.
The stuff,
smells refreshing. Smells very.
The stuff that's in it, like oak moss and pink pepper. That's the one. I don't know what that is, but it smells great.
It smells pretty lovely.
So yeah, getwood.com, or you can walk into a CVS and pick it up there. I even put a little eye cream under the bags when I walked by Joey's desk today. Lovely stuff. I feel great. Let's get right to it. NBA trade deadline. It just happened. Ben Simmons is going to Brooklyn with Drummond, Seth Curry, and 2 first-round picks for James Harden. Philadelphia Philadelphia gave up a lot for James Harden. Who do you think made out better in this trade?
It's tough because obviously as we're filming this live, this literally dropped like 3 minutes ago. I'm still trying to kind of process it. I would say, honestly, I'm just such an anti-Ben Simmons guy. I just think he's just a piece of shit. It's funny because we just talked about in Pick Central. Hello, Joey.
Joey, Barstool's newest hire, figuring out the office, the Rundown. You can come on if you want. He has the greatest bio maybe.
Let's take on the Nets.
Yeah, he has the greatest bio maybe of anybody that works here. Loves big dicks, fried chicken, and a Sauvignon Blanc.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? But yeah, trade deadline. Who's making out better on this?
Well, I think it's one of those things. I'm actually impressed the value the Nets got for him. I mean, it all comes down to what Ev said. Do you believe Ben Simmons will give a crap? Will he play hard? In theory, with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, you don't need Simmons to score. So all the stuff he does well, pass, defend, his length, his athleticism, in theory on paper will work. But that does involve giving a crap, and that's what we got to say.
How do you think Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving are gonna go together? Can their personalities make it?
I'm just like, we talked about it a little on Pick Central. I was talking about how Simmons had a documentary about him when he was basically his senior year going into college, where he knew he was gonna be the first overall pick. Basically, his experience at LSU. I thought he came out, even though he was young, I'll kind of give him the benefit of that. Then I thought he came off like kind of an asshole, he's kind of like not. I don't know, just selfish and just not really with it. I mean, obviously you can say the same about Kyrie. From a basketball standpoint, it's weird because it's like 3 ball-dominant guys, but I think it's almost even, which obviously you had that already with Harden, but I almost think it's worse maybe with Simmons, unless Kyrie's like completely willing to just play like totally off ball. Because Simmons, the problem is like if he doesn't have the ball in his hand, he brings you 0 on offense. He can't really score.
Yeah.
He's a great passer, he's a good facilitator, he's big. But I mean, I just think it's a weird dynamic of like 3 ball-dominant guys, and then the 1 ball-dominant guy can't shoot.
Last year in the playoffs, we all remember him underneath the basket, has a bunny, and he just tosses it out.
He's got some mental stuff going on too, and just everything that's happened this year. I just think it's gonna be weird. Like I wonder how they're gonna approach like him just jumping right into the fold. He hasn't played all year. I'm wondering how the players are gonna kind of like take it on. Everything that's happened. So I don't know. I agree. I think they did a good job. Like the Nets did a good job getting a lot back for Harden, because I know like Morey was so adamant, like no Tyrese Maxey, no Tybo, which I thought was like a little weird. But I mean, getting 2 first-rounders and Seth Curry with him, I think that's a pretty nice haul.
So now it's Harden and Embiid together.
Yes.
Does this make them championship caliber team? Is either team a championship caliber team from this?
The Harden thing is interesting. Daryl Morey had Harden in Houston, and he knows, like, him going to bat here for Harden, he knows he's his guy.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that has to be mentioned here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that Morey still has that much faith in him and maybe knows that Harden wasn't in the best situation. And Harden's a guy that needs to dominate the ball, too. Yeah. And with him and Embiid, he'll be able to do that in Philly.
I know, I like it just hit like him and Embiid, like, when you like see it on paper, it should fit together really well. Like outside, inside, like it makes a lot of sense. I think they'll be obviously they gave up like some guys. I think they'll be much better. Like I think the Sixers will be much better.
Embiid is just a stud. He can dominate anybody. Yeah. So I love Harden can turn a game around on his own. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I like it. I hate seeing the 76ers fans happy, though.
Roland, you got James Harden. How are you feeling?
Bro, this is surreal. I feel like this is what we wanted for so long, and there's like pangs of buyer's remorse, but then you step back and look at it, and it's like, we have the pieces where the window's open now. You can get a top 10 player like Harden, you get him. I don't care if he's fat as fuck. I'm fat too, dude. I'm trying to win a championship. I'm not here to body shame. I'm losing my fucking voice because I'm verklempt. This is a big-ass time. It's time for the Sixers to win a championship.
Hate it. I hate Philly. Ugh.
Ben Simmons is just the worst, man.
I know Philly fans got to be just jumping for joy with no Simmons gone now.
100%.
And now we got
moved him.
Smitty. We did it.
Smitty. Hell yeah. We got Friday Night Pints being filmed on a Thursday. That'll be going on right next door.
Music that we definitely can't play on YouTube. That's
Yeah, 100%. We won't even bring up the Pacers Kings. Pacers dealt a lot of players to Cleveland, Kings,
You're a Pacers fan.
Sacramento.
Did that throw you off?
You know,
The trade just didn't make it. Just well, go ahead.
They got younger, and I love that. I didn't think they would, but I wanted them to build around Sabonis. I think Sabonis is a great number 3 person. I don't really like Miles Turner that much. I don't really care what he does. But yeah, they definitely. Now Brogdon, they'll probably deal him, but they just start completely rebuilding and getting younger, and they haven't really done that for a while. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Halliburton, I was shocked that the Kings were just dealing.
It made no sense. What are they doing?
Yeah, that was amazing.
That didn't make
young, he's on a cheap contract.
That
He's
made
an
no
asset
sense
for
to
the
me.
future.
Just didn't, that him being involved in the deal just didn't make any sense.
I thought that
to
was
me.
great for you.
For the Pacers, I think very positive.
Young got to build around.
I thought they were going to get like Fox or something random. I don't know, but yeah, now they have another young guy to go with. Durate or whatever, out of Oregon. Yeah. Which I didn't know who he was until...
My guy Dwayne Washington's been balling too.
Yes, yeah.
That's my guy.
They've got a young group. And I know the Pacers are a small market team that no one really cares about, but hey, they have a fun group.
They're always a really good organization, though.
Yeah.
I mean, year in, year out, like you said, this is the first time they've gone rebuild in a while. They're always a playoff team. They always play hard. They've got a good fan base. I mean,
I like Halliburton and Buddy Hield. I don't hate that 1-2 at all.
Yeah, I don't know why they
in the backcourt. I really don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't know why they would have gotten rid of
with
Halliburton.
Miles Turner. I like the direction they're going in. Sabonis is a guy. I like Sabonis. He's just obviously he's a great player. He's been an All-Star a few times. I just don't think he's the guy you build around to go the distance.
Yeah, with Miles Turner, he kind of fits into that new era NBA. Big guy, can shoot threes, can block shots. I mean, Miles Turner is an athlete. He can dominate.
Yeah.
He's lead. For a while, he had 20 more blocks than anyone else in the league.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm glad the too big thing is over. The trying to figure out 2 centers for the Pacers. Don't have to worry about that
anymore. Modern NBA, the game's moving in a different direction.
MLB, Rob Manfred had a meeting today. He said he's optimistic that baseball will be back. Also, there is now a permanent DH in both leags.
Thank
God. The permanent DH.
I do too.
I think Manfred is a liar, though.
Manfred is one of the all-time liars. Mm-hmm. One of the and this is why I think we were talking about it earlier too, where I think he's almost become more hated than Goodell. Where Goodell, we know he's a liar, but Manfred the same. Where people follow baseball day to day. He just says shit that's just not true. The one example I brought up earlier was he literally said out there doing everything they can to get this deal done. I believe it's in a matter of 5-6 months they've met twice. Mm-hmm. It was that's just a lie.
Yeah.
If you're paying attention to what's going on, which obviously people that are covering baseball are, you're just blatantly lying.
Yeah, beating Roger Goodell is going to be tough, especially after Roger Goodell just came out with the PSI recording saying I don't know what happened to the data after he crucified Tom Brady and took a draft pick away from the Patriots. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think, Mintzy?
Man, I think the whole thing with Manfred, I can never figure out, and then I'm sure we'll get into this. Now all of a sudden they may not be testing for steroids anymore.
Yeah.
After they just wouldn't let Barry Bonds and all these guys in the hall. I'm so damn confused by what's going on. I don't even know what's right and what's left.
Yeah, that's the biggest hypocrite move ever, is saying, you can't come into the Hall of Fame because you're using steroids. But now we're just not even going to drug test. We're just going to let everyone do it. It's the Wild West now in baseball.
That's what happens when you just lie.
That's a scumbag move.
The common man like Mintzy is confused. We're out here. We're just confused.
Yeah, I mean,
the big guys just spewing lies when we know something else to be clearly not. That's not the case.
It's fucked up. It's kind of like people in jail for like weed crimes. Yeah,
and they're still there, even though the weed laws have changed.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But leave it to baseball to fuck something like that up. The Super Bowl is this weekend, but the Super Bowl could be in London in 2026.
That's wild.
How do we feel about a London Super Bowl?
I think it's too much. I think the Super Bowl is an American thing. I get you want to play some regular season games over there. I get that. You're trying to expand into Europe, but the Super Bowl, come on. You got to keep it in America.
Yeah.
I think it's too much.
Oh, well, I guess so. It's Tottenham where they play, they're considering a bid.
Yeah.
I just couldn't imagine the NFL jumping on this. Imagine your team makes Super Bowl. You have to go to fucking London.
Yeah.
Go to the Super Bowl.
But I mean,
do they have a dome? Because it's freezing in England this time of year.
But I feel like if there's one game you could have this in London, it'd be the Super Bowl. You had to travel no matter what.
That's why you put the fucking Jags there.
Or the Pro Bowl.
Stink.
Maybe the Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl, maybe. Pro Bowl.
No one gives a fuck about the Pro Bowl.
No.
This is like having the Macy's Day Parade down in London, through the streets of downtown London. It's not American. It doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the most American event of the year. Why the fuck are we doing it in England?
Yeah, and they're not going to come play. Are they going to start playing the Euro Championships in the U.S.? I mean,
isn't the grass always shitty there too? I feel like.
I don't know, but it is winter there right now. You can come through. All right, next topic. A bartender in Vegas was held at gunpoint, robbed of $3,000 at the bar, and then when it was all said and done, his boss made him pay the $3,000 back. So this employee got robbed and then had to pay his place of business $3,000.
So is this on camera that he got robbed? Yes.
Yeah, it's all documented.
It's one of those things. The only way I could see the owner saying you got to pay this back is if he doesn't believe it.
So yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. If he thinks it's a setup.
Oh, inside job. That'd be the best way.
Wow, that is a.
But come in and rob me. I'll just give you all the money. We'll split it.
I'm sure that happens a lot. But yeah, this guy just got a piece of paper. His boss handed him a piece of paper and said, "Hey, you need to sign this." And it said, "You must pay back the $3,900." Yeah, $4,000.
How did the man react to this? After being
are you paying it back? I think he paid it back because he was afraid he was going to get fired.
See,
I feel like he's almost admitting guilt if he pays it back.
That's what I'm saying. I think I'm quitting. I think that's I think that's a rational move.
Yeah.
I don't want to I know it's tough, just to say it's easy for me to sit here on the cushy couch and say quit your job, but I mean, the guy's making you pay back $4,000. If you really got robbed, you had no involvement in it, and you get held at gunpoint in your establishment that you work in, and you're forced to pay back $4,000. $4,000's a lot of money.
A shit ton. I mean, you could
$4,000.
If you quit and find another job, you won't spend $4,000 in that time probably. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I think I'd
keep the money and try to find a new job.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather quit and hopefully I can make up the $4,000. The $4,000 I'm not paying.
Yeah.
Make up that $4,000 difference and just get another bartending job in the next month or two.
I almost feel like paying it back's an admission of guilt in a way.
I agree with you, man.
It's why the hell? If you got robbed at gunpoint, it wasn't an inside job. There's no way in hell I'm paying my boss back.
Here it is. Guy comes in a hood and gun. Yeah.
But the fact that he paid it back,
it looks.
I feel like this is. I feel like the boss might be trying to pull a scam here. He might be the scumbag. Because I mean, there should be
I'm not eating this $4,000.
There should be insurance that covers that shit. Why doesn't? You know what I mean?
Is there robbery insurance?
Yeah,
there's got to be something.
So he filed a lawsuit against his former employer. So he did sue him.
Okay, he sued him. Yeah.
Okay, that's not admission guilt.
You know what? Paying back the money and then suing might be even big brain move.
Ooh, that may have been a lawyer advice move.
Because what about if he pulled?
Yeah.
Now we're getting
Pay the
deep,
money.
boys. Now we're thinking deep here. What if he pays it, and then now you're going full lawsuit? Obviously, it's civil, and you're getting even you know what? I want $10,000. I want the $4,000 back, and then I want another $6,000 for just fucking with my life.
Oh yeah.
Because obviously, if you're suing your employee, your employer, obviously you quit. You're not working there anymore.
Yeah.
You're suing him.
What is it? Cost of damages or whatever.
Yeah,
emotional trauma.
Yeah.
But could you sue? I don't think you could sue your employer for the trauma that was caused to you getting, because like your boss didn't hold you at gunpoint.
Right.
The robber did.
Yeah, you'd have to sue the robber. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's some loophole where you could talk about like, yeah, there wasn't enough cameras or something. Talked about the Dre deadline. Yeah, that's it for the rundown. We got the after show. You want to talk about Louisiana?
I want to mention Overs Club. Books are opening up this weekend on the Barstool Sports book. The people have spoken. $100 or more bet on over 48.5 in the Super Bowl. You get a
Got to be on the exclusive.
On the exclusive.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't ask. What are your guys' picks for the Super Bowl?
I took the Bengals 18-1 before the playoffs to win the Super Bowl, so I'm riding that out. I'm stoked about it. I'm pretty much gonna stick with that.
I'm taking the Bengals, and the points pretty heavy. You probably put some on the Bengals money line too. I'm a company man, so I'll be on the over. Overs Club. But I love the Bengals with the points. I think they're a team of destiny. I can just feel the vibes, the energy. I think people are going to be heavy on the Rams because they're just a better team on paper. I mean, besides basically the Raiders, every team the Bengals have played, the other team's been better on paper. They've won. I just think they're the team of destiny. I'm a Joe Burrow believer.
I still don't understand how the Bengals beat the Chiefs. They came back and beat the Chiefs.
But it's like
the defense completely stifled them.
It's so crazy with this team because like we're saying that they just did it like 3 weeks ago.
It's a team of destiny. I understand. I get you. So I'd put my money on them because I don't understand how they're doing it. It's kind of like the Cardinals back in like 2008. You're just like, they just keep winning and winning.
No, I said it today, like that. They give me the same vibes of like I'm a Giants fan when the Giants did it.
Oh, yeah.
They just catch that momentum. It's like you can't explain it. They just have it. Like they just got it right now. They're hot.
So yeah, be sure to bet the Overs Club. What else, Mintzy?
I think we're watching it. I'm heading to Louisiana to watch it at LeBear's in Lake Charles. Beautiful Penn property. And then I'm going to hang out down there and taking the word to the streets in Louisiana. I'm riding the Mardi Gras parade in New Orleans next Saturday. I'm pumped.
What float?
I don't know.
You know?
It's the Crew of Ferret uptown. So
Okay.
I've never ridden in a Mardi Gras parade, so I'm really pumped about it, man. I'm going to do some content with that. It's going to be fun.
You gonna show?
Definitely going to dress up and do something.
Okay, I like
dress
that.
up, but I'm going to be down in Louisiana. We just launched the app there a couple weeks ago. It's going well. We're going to do what we do with Barstool, and that's take the word to the people.
Love it.
Were you going to ask him if he was going to show his tits?
Yes, that's what I was.
It could happen.
I'm glad
we
we're
already
on the
did
same
on
page
that.
there.
Already did on that. Did you see that we did the Barstool?
Yes, that's what I was gonna bring up too.
Yeah, I did show him yesterday. I think they're getting a little smaller. We're doing a little better in the new year here.
Yeah,
boys, so.
Adidas did that 25 pairs of breasts for a sports bra ad, and then Barstool, we showed our tits, us
Here we
men,
are.
and here it is. No, that's not
That's
us.
25 pairs of
Those look
tits.
too good, because those aren't very good looking, but they look way better than ours. Ours were sad. Someone here has a shaved chest. I thought it was Big Ev for a second, but you let it go, right?
I've got this hairy chest.
Yeah.
I don't have much hair on my chest.
Yeah, we got someone who's absolutely jacked. We got pepperoni nipples.
It's Motley Crue here, boy.
Yeah,
So Vibbs, are you on there?
I am.
Are you the? I'm gonna try to get. See, you should be easier because we're all fat. You're the one that's like not fat. Are you top right?
No.
Top left.
Top left, yep.
Okay,
the middle one has no nipples.
Basically-
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Holy.
Yeah, I never
fuck.
noticed that.
Wow.
I was looking at the necklace the whole time and the
nipples,
chest
huh.
hair. That just shows you if you have good chest hair, it's a distraction from anything else you got going on. You can have an ugly ass face as long as you got some good forest going on.
That's my problem.
I'm top. I'm second row, far right.
I have nothing.
Nice
I have
seasoned chest, not too crazy.
I have
but-
no comment whatsoever.
What's Mintzy? Let me guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Let me
find
guess
Mintzy.
Oh, Mintzy's. I'm gonna guess Mintzy is third row.
I don't even know if I'm one of the ones.
Mintzy,
up
are
there,
you
to be
third row to the far left?
honest. No, it's definitely not me because I don't have much hair on me.
Fourth row? No.
I don't know that I'm even on there, guys. I don't know if I'm.
You got cut?
I don't know. I mean, I
You
have pretty
couldn't
big
tell,
boobs.
Mintzy. You couldn't tell what your chest
but
looks like.
I mean, I know what my chest looks like, and I don't see myself up there necessarily. So I know it's hard to believe.
all right.
Although the Stoolies do love commenting on my tits a lot. It's a frequent occurrence.
Hey, if you got them, flaunt them.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
All right, that's the rundown. Thanks, boys. Super Bowl this week. Be sure to bet the Overs Club.
Love ending the show with some man tits.